Here we have the Gazer full stainless steel, complete stainless steel mixer grinder. This is the model 95L. This is a very sophisticated, high quality piece of machinery. You can see all the controls over here of what it can do. Over here on the controllers, I'll just explain a little bit of what it does. You have an emergency stop, and you have the directions to move either to the left, to the right, and also the controller here that does the auger of how it turns. And this button over here also controls the auger when you want the product to move backwards to empty or bring up the product when it's going through that part there. So this controller here is for the customer that wants to put in the product, mix or knead the product. As it goes one direction, that way it's mixing, this way it's kneading, and I'll show you what I mean by how it's built on the inside. And these two buttons over here is to be used when the machine is offloading the product. So when the machine is tilted, then you can touch these two buttons over here, and you will see that the product will move. Now, when I talk about the mixing, that's when this is moving forward, that way, that direction, and when it's moving over here, it's kneading. And that's because of this mechanism over here, of how it's built. Okay, there's safety features all over the place. There's the safety grid, and there's also the inside when it's lifted back up again. I'm going to lift this back up, or actually, going to pop. So this is touching both buttons here, and you see the machine move. It's very quiet. Okay, so nothing will work unless you're pressing both of them at the same time in order to offload. Okay, so if you notice the way it's turning, this is very important information, so that you know when you first plug in the machine, the direction that it's turning, it means the phases, the electrical phases is correct on the plug. If it turns the opposite direction, that means your phases are incorrect. Your electrician, when he's first plugging in the machine, he will know and should know what we mean by that when the phases are incorrectly plugged onto the end plug. A little note that comes with the machine: this machine also has the option to interchange this part over here for kneading. If the customer does not want to do kneading, then they can simply replace that part over here. You remove it this way, and you can see how you can take it out. Again, very high tech. And you just insert this part in here. Sorry, yeah, the other direction. Put it like that, and tighten it back on. And now the machine is set only for mixing and grinding both directions, so no kneading. The machine is good for meat, and it is also good for dough. If you put the bucket, the hopper, in an angle like this, okay, you have the control here of the locking mechanisms, you will know that by pressing it will not work. It either has to be all completely down for offloading or completely up. This is how you unlock and lock the bucket. Over here you'll see that you have a flap at the back. The reason for this is so that when you are dumping in the meat from this direction over here, that the meat does not fall over while you are dumping the product. Once you've dumped the product, then you can put the flap back down very easily and close the gate. In this status, you see that the machine is only in mixing mode. Okay, over here showing mixing mode. In order to move directions, you need to stop it first, and then it'll move it'll rotate the opposite direction. You can do that by pressing the stop button over here and do that. This is the manual process, but you need to understand that this machine is fully automatic. You can touch the controls, you can set whatever programs you want, you can see all the different settings over here. It's a fully automatic mixer grinder. You can set up whatever program you want, whatever cycle you want to mix in one direction, or mix on both directions, or either mix one direction and knead the opposite direction. And you are able to control the timing. As you can see, this program here has 0 of 6, and it'll go through its cycle in a matter of the seconds that is determined. You have full control of adjusting the seconds and the timing per cycle. Each time it stops, it'll stop automatically, and it will rotate. Right now it's going through one cycle. We have 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. It's going to stop, as you can see, and then it rotates the opposite direction until the full program finishes from 1 to 6. Again, fully adjustable. You have full control of the mixing and kneading. Once it's completely done, then you can switch to grinding mode. I want to show you the inside of what the grinding mode looks like. So in grinding mode, when this flap here is closed, no other this will not work, right? So it says sliding gate closed. You need to come here and you open the sliding gate. This is the sliding gate, so that the grinding will work. Okay, and you can see on this side here as well. So you need to loosen it. You need to loosen it on both sides. Do that again, please. So, okay, again. There you go. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So as he opened up the flap, can you close it, please? All right. So so this is in mix mode, and now in grinding mode. You open up the sliding gate, and now you are ready to do grinding. This machine allows you to do mixing first, and then it allows you to also do mixing and grinding at the same time. One thing to note is when the slider gate is left on grinding mode, the user is not able to move the hopper to offloading position. Even if you try here on unlocking it, it will not move, because the sliding plate for grinding is protecting as a safety so that it doesn't move. Only when it's closed can the user offload the product. As well, as you can see on the head of the grinder, it will not work if it's left on the open position. You gotta put it into position so that it starts grinding. And over here, it's on grinding position, opening the gate. And now we close the lid. Press the start, and you can see that it's working. Now, as soon as you touch that part there, the head, it stops. It's a safety issue. Okay, so it's a good thing. At any time there's product that gets stuck inside the grinding head, you have the option over here for reverse. Okay, so you touch this button over here, and it will reverse the product from the grinding head there, and it will reverse the product out. Okay, so you can see here it's in reverse mode. When he's touching the reverse option here, that's when the user thinks that there might be product stuck in the auger head. So over here, as well, as you can see here from the manual, you have full control of the control panel. It's a very high-tech advanced machine. Really good. Full stainless steel. The auger plate, the head, the stud, all full stainless steel. Excellent quality. The user has the option to, just gonna bring this over here really quick. Sorry about my gonzo. So these are all the parts. Comes with a full manual. just wanted to bring your attention to this page here. This machine has 4 combinations of the auger system. Okay, you can have a Enterprise with that's just 1 plate, 1 knife. You can have the Unger 98 simple quart. All right, this one you can upgrade from this model to this model and this to here. This one you cannot upgrade, but over here is also a double cut. Right, you have a kidney plate and another plate there, a knife, and then you have also here, which is the triple. This is what the parts look like over here. Full disassembled. And a very key feature, good feature of this machine is that you can, for cleaning, it's amazing for cleaning. You can disassemble it and you can completely take out the parts. Very easy to clean, which is very important for quality control. The machine is top class. I cannot speak any better in regards to this nice machine here. Beautiful. Okay, so over here you can see that for washing, you can take out the pin from this section here. So that's taking out the pin from the bar, and then you can take out the mixer paddle for washing. The machine is very easy to wash. You need to pull that handle there. By pulling that handle, you can remove the arm. Okay, you can see it removing from that side there, and then after you can completely remove it. When assembling and disassembling this for cleaning, always remember to put the sliding gate on first before putting the head or the housing.
Because you have the pin.
Yeah, because there's a pin.
Is a safety.
A safety pin at the back there.
The magnet.
Also on the head there is a sensor. The sensor makes the connection of point there. And you'll know that you have that in correctly. So when inserting this, make it in a little bit of an angle, getting the holes aligned, and it will fit in correctly in place.